Hi guys, it's Amanda. How are you this fine morning? It's still morning. I'm Amanda, your nutrition intuitive and energy embodiment coach here at HeismanHealth.com. And I'm actually going to go live with one of my friends today. As you guys may or may not know, I've been working on a really collaborative project with six other practitioners, six other women, five others, there's six of us, brilliant women who we have put together an experience called the Harmonics Embodiment Experience. And I've been talking a lot about it. Hey, Amy. I've been talking, and Amy is one of them. I've been talking a lot about it and kind of shouting out about it because I'm so excited about it. And for some people, it might seem like a departure from what I usually talk about, but it actually has everything to do with it. So I wanted to talk a little bit about what harmonics are, like what the heck I mean when I'm talking about harmonics or the harmonics embodiment experiment and experience, what that is. And I'm going to bring one of my fellow Harmonicians on, Amy, and we're going to chat about it here for just a quick few minutes. And I'll do this with a couple others as well, so you can get a little sense of what I'm talking about and what it has to do with you and your health and everything. So give me a second as I figure out how to bring Amy on.
Hello, good morning. Hi,
Good
Amanda. Hello,
morning.
everyone.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hi,
I'm
Brenda.
so,
Oh, I see Brenda just joined us.
oh, awesome. Hi, Brenda. Brenda is another Harmonician. So we're just having a harmonics party here, which is awesome. As you guys are joining, definitely say hello and drop a hello in the comments below or drop a replay. Let us know you're watching the replay in the comments below. Amy, welcome to my live. Thanks for joining me today.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Hello,
I'm always
healthy
a little
people.
what?
I said hello, healthy people.
Hello, healthy people. I'm always a little excited every time this works, and I'm always a little bit amazed by technology every time this happens. So,
I know. Ooh, my friend Mary's on. Hi, Mary.
hi, Mary. Awesome. As you guys are joining us, definitely say hello. If you don't know me, I'm Amanda Heisman. I'm a nutrition intuitive and energy embodiment coach. And Amy, do you want to quick introduce
Yes.
yourself?
So I'm Amy. I also go by when I work. I go by my spiritual name Amita, and it's Sanskrit for immeasurable, boundless, and infinite. So there's no limits, no limits. And I teach Sanskrit mantras. I also have a natural skincare line that is for body, mind, and spirit called Amita Sundaria. I'm a trained aromatherapist and I'm a soul counselor. So I help you move through soul's challenges to help bring you to a place of peace with them. Um, and who knows what else will come? We're always evolving.
And you've also been doing a lot of womb healing lately, right?
Oh yeah, the womb healing. Yes, so that's part of it. So I work with, so
Oh,
everything I do is mantra based, and then, and I can work with anything, but I'm specifically focusing on women and the womb yoni space because I'm helping to each woman as she works and heals trauma in that space. And trauma just isn't like abuse. It can also be like if you've had a bad childbirth experience, like that's something as I got older, I started hearing from my friends where they had these crazy birth experiences.
yeah.
And so there's lots of healing for women to do collectively. And like as each one of us, just as each one of us changes anything in ourselves, it creates a domino effect because then we open, for more and more healing on a global level. And soon, by the end of the month, I'm also going to be a sacred DNA restructurista as well. So just powerhouse in it. Woo, yeah.
Powerhouse in it.
I know.
Awesome.
And I'm
Yes.
thinking of you, Amanda, because if it sounds like an aircraft carrier in my background, it's because I'm making distilled water, so I have like fresh, pure water to drink.
That's awesome. It's funny you said that because there's a plane going by in my background too. That's hilarious. Hey Paul, how you doing? It cracks me up that your name still says Paulo. Um, Amy really is a powerhouse, you guys. I was first exposed to Sanskrit mantra probably 3 or 4 years ago, and then I got to following her like maybe 1 or 2 years ago, and mantra has been a big part of my life. And and that is one part of our harmonics experience that we are putting on next week. And so, as you guys know, I do, I help folks eat more intuitively and eat for energy. And I also also a nutrition intuitive, so I can channel the needs of the nourishment body. And so we have brought together, Polly Hersey was the kind of brainchild behind this project. And we've brought together 6 brilliant women, 6 practitioners, 6 professionals, 6 harmonicians, to put together kind of a 360 experience for you. And we did an experiment back in March, April timeframe, and then we did a channel panel last week, and they've all just been what I would call very expansive, and an expansive energy behind them. And so we just wanted to get on here for a few minutes and talk about what it is, like what this is, what we're doing. Getting a lot of questions as to what the heck does harmonics mean.
So
So,
Nikola Tesla famously said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So everything is energy. Food is energy. Water is energy. Water is also imprintable. So it's one of the reasons why it's very important to watch your words, because since the body is made up of water, it really gets imprinted on a cellular level, the things that we say about ourselves or others, and also I think what we think about ourselves and others. And then we also have this, huge expansive soul that's like in this little body. And embodiment helps us bring in more of our true essence, like it gives it more space to be in here. And that's, a big part of what we're doing, because as we're creating openings for that to happen through each of our areas of expertise. And it was amazing. Like the channel panel was so awesome to see, how like we were like, oh yeah, we know we're going to work well together, but like to see it come together, even for us, was like, we were like, oh my God, we couldn't have planned this better. Like, how does this, like, it just always like puzzle pieces fitting together. And it was so cool.
yeah, it really was. We have a lot of fun and we giggle a lot, but it just like fit together. It was really beautiful. But just to reiterate what Amy said, I mean, every part of us, like every part of our beingness, has a unique frequency, and the combination of all of those is what we're kind of referring to as our completely unique harmonic. And that's what we're addressing here. In like the way I see the energy is who we're working with in the middle, and we're kind of like Care Bear staring in at them with like spokes of a wheel sort of things. I know Dominique has called it the 6-pointed star. So, hey Olivia. And Brenda says, oh yes, there is just so much more to offer each person. There was just a tidbit from each of us, and the awesomeness is awesome. Yes, awesomeness. Right, we only gave like maybe 3 to 4 minutes each, and it was very very impactful, I felt, for the participants and us.
Yeah, there's lots of energy shifting and transforming. And so this 6-day experience, what we're bringing is sort of a deeper dive. So each of us, instead of having a couple minutes, will be hosting our own webinar next week from Monday through Saturday. And it'll be a chance to go in deeper. So everyone that participates will have a chance to work with us a little bit more one-on-one. I, of course, will be working with mantras. So Sanskrit is, that language is an energy-based language. So the meanings are approximate, but it really changes you on an energetic and cellular level, because through the chakra system, the language vibrates those petals. So you are like, as soon as you say, like, as soon as you're like, oh, you've created a shift in your body, like, because you're bringing yourself more and more in resonance to what the true harmonics of the universe are. And then, Amanda's going to be grounding that in the body with nutritional advice. Brenda's going to be bringing in like how to awaken with color, which is amazing. Like when she gave me my color, I think about all that time. I'm like, that's like, like I think of it as my soul color. And it's for me a point that I connect into myself spiritually, in addition to using sound. Dominique is going to help open your voice. So like she's going to get you opened. And then, I'm going to give you things that you can practice using that opening with. Polly's on here. Polly is going to be bringing in elements. Yay, Polly! Polly's going to be bringing her.
I said embodying
Go on,
your
Amanda.
essence. I just said embodying your essence, and she's going to bring in the elements. Yes.
And Jennifer Church works directly with your soul. So, she'll be bringing in the messages and, help you get your soul, whatever it needs, back into alignment, opened up, like whatever, her magic is awesome too. So it's this amazing experience to, if you need a change in your life, if you're like, oh, I'm feeling a little stuck. And we're in the time for this. We're in a Mars retrograde. I think we're in a Mercury retrograde. We're in eclipse season. So all of this stuff is coming up. It's the perfect time to go inward. And if you're desiring a shift, this is like a little 6 days where it's like, just a little, like almost not quite a boot camp because it's not harsh, but it's a soul camp. It's a soul camp.
Yeah. Soul
and
camp.
you can come in and like, give yourself a little 6 days to shift. And then it's awesome because you get to be like, I started out in place, over here. And then you get to see like where it takes you. Amanda?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And Polly's just saying the interactive side is going to be so powerful during the week, which is something I appreciate about the Harmonics experience, is that it is so interactive and we get to kind of communicate back and forth so much. Brenda says, oh yes, and I will be working with people on how to see and feel the vibrational qualities of the color and how to incorporate the color with metaphysical tools and in your home and physical being. So she's bringing up a good point, is the embodiment piece, right? So that's what harmonics are. That's what we mean when we're talking about harmonics. And Amy spoke to the different harmonicians and which aspects of it we'll be working with. And Brenda's bringing in the embodiment piece. So when we talk about embodiment, we're talking about the actual, like bringing the essence into form, we like to say. What do you have to say about embodiment, Amy?
So everyone here in the body chose to take a body. And our world has been constructed to almost want us to escape our body. And it can be done in a lot of ways. It can be done by checking out through like traditional things that we get caught up in life. And then even like once people have their spiritual awakening, and I went through this, I've been on this path now for over a decade, then you get into the like, almost like, oh, I'm so spiritual, I don't have to deal with this stuff. But really it's not true. Like you have to deal with being human. And so the connection of body, mind, spirit, of acknowledging the emotional challenges, the mental challenges, everything, that sort of triangle is, it's or the Trinity actually is what I would think of it as, body, mind, spirit, is essential. And so that's what we're helping everyone do with embodiment. We're taking all of those parts of yourself and, firmly letting you be in your body, but experience the whole like breadth of what being human is, because you can be in your soul resides inside of you. So it's there. You're just bringing it forth, like Amanda said, through your physical expression. And our goal is to help get you there so that you can embody all of your amazing spiritual qualities while you're in physical form. So
Yes.
nourishment, so with Amanda, nourishment of the body is, it's so important. Like, this is your temple. Like, you have to respect it and treat it well.
Yeah. And that's especially, we strategically designed the experiment for me to go last. It's the anchor leg to kind of anchor and ground everybody in. Because that is what I see often, like you said, is folks not necessarily grounding spiritual and emotional work into the physical body. And our bodies are, like you said, our chosen vehicles for this lifetime. So when we numb out or choose to kind of, I see a lot of like divorcing from the body, or kind of not wanting to be in our body, that causes, imbalances. So we're here to embody our
Yes.
bodies, and
Woo!
we will have
And
a live
balance.
we'll dance and everything else. What?
I said, yeah, balance is key. Like, with life, do I have it? Yeah, here, I've got one. So if we think about things in life, this is like my favorite analogy ever. So the pendulum, one way or the other, not in balance. But like, as we allow it to come to, the middle point, the center point, like, this is it. This is the stillness. This is the, where we want to be within ourselves. And when we're all the way over here, all the way over here, all the way over there, like, we're not in balance. So this, using all of our 6 gifts, across a range of things, helps, give you a variety of tools to bring you back into that center point. And I know, like, I love, watching Amanda's videos. I've gotten so many good recipes from her. Oh my gosh, that's been posted. And it's, to help, it's so helpful. So all of this, like, I love seeing Brenda's color things. I'm always like, oh, do I need that color? And it's funny because you'll look at the things, and once you tune into yourself, you'll know what you'll need. It's like you'll look at something and it's like you're thirsty for it. And that's, like, tune in, like, what are you thirsty for? What does your soul need to nourish itself? What does your body need to nourish itself? Like, what does your spirit need, or body, mind, what does your mind need to nourish itself in this moment?
Mm-hmm. And and that's a good point, that we're giving tools that folks can like return to again and again, right? Like they can revisit the how-tos of doing that, of actually bringing things into form. So hey Patrice, I see
Yeah.
Patrice is on. I see a lot of fun friends on. Polly says we'll be able to do so much more by working together, amplified growth. And she she is definitely, the energy is so amplified by having 6 of us in this experience, and then whomever joins. It's just like, I see it as just like this, boo, like explosion.
Yes. And it is also, it takes a village. It does take a village. And it is, we're peeling back layers of everything. So, like, to have an experience like this, where you might go through it and 1 or 2 parts might really resonate with you, but then, a couple months down the line, like, you might be like, oh, hey, I need that. I really need that other part now. And then you'll be able to go back to it, reference it, get what you need from it. Like, and it is like the tools are all, different. Like, I'll be going more in depth with mantras, and not just giving mantras, but working through an experience using mantras and sort of a mantra meditation, and then also teaching about how to use them, so you will know with confidence how to use them. And then you'll also have the pronunciations.
Yes, awesome. Tools beyond tools, says Polly. Brenda says Amanda offers health relating to food, and then has so much more, as she offers visuals that are aspects of you that are wanting to be expressed. Yeah, I think you're talking as I channel. And it's she also says, love that it's peeling layers. People will get information that may take a while to fully integrate. Yes, definitely. So you can come back to it again and again. But if you're someone who's kind of been like, knows what to do, and you have a lot in the idea space and in the mental space, but haven't actually like brought it into action, this would be a great experience for you. And It starts on Monday. We're really excited
Yes.
about it. So that's what harmonics are. That's what embodiment is. That's a little basic information about the Harmonics Embodiment Experience next week. Amy, do you have any closing thoughts?
It's
Anything to
gonna be
share?
epic. It's gonna...
You see, it's gonna be really fun too, you guys. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
it's gonna be fun, and it's the perfect time. Like this is, it's before we get into the busyness of the fall, things start, even, we're not even into thinking about a new year. So this is a really good time. Things are a little bit slower in the summer to nourish yourself, and to help them bring into embodiment things that you wish to bring forth for the rest of the year, and then thinking even in about 2019. And the other thing I want to say, and this is kind of a cliche thing, but the most important relationship that you can work on is the relationship with yourself. Like everything comes from there. So self-investment is, always going to reap benefit and reward for you. And that the more that you get to know yourself and discover yourself and be in harmony and embody yourself, then the more that's what's really going to shift. Shifting your inner world is going to shift your outer world. And that's a universal law. So yeah, so come play with us. Come, let's go inside to change the outside.
Yes, and it will be play. It is play. If you guys want a sneak peek of this, check out the channel panel that I shared. It was on Friday, so it should be, if you just scroll down a couple posts, it will be there. And I'll drop the link for more information and details in the comments here in a second as I get off. But definitely, if you have any questions, you can drop them in the comments here, or if you want more information, check out the link. We're really looking forward to this next week, so hope you guys will consider joining us. Amy, do you want to take us out with a mantra? Is there a specific mantra of the day or that was appropriate
Ooh.
for, I'm kind of putting you on the spot.
I don't know, throw out something. Is there anything that you're feeling?
I am feeling anticipatory. I'm feeling ready to embody. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling goddessy energy.
All right. My favorite. So my favorite mantra for embodiment is it's the Gayatri. And so I chant this one a lot, and I chant it frequently because it's one of the best ones that you can do for embodiment, because what it does is the light bulb. And the light part, being an electrical current, our bodies at different times can hold different amounts of spiritual energy. So what this mantra does is it helps you open up the amount of energy you can physically hold in your body. So you're cranking up, you're adjusting your own wattage. We could say. So, this mantra will take you, from like a 25-watt bulb, all the way up to 100+ watt bulb safely. It works through the chakra systems, and I chant the long form, which is not known. This was taught by the guru lineage that I am part of. And this mantra calls to all 7 of the chakras and the regions that the spiritual regions that they correspond to. So here we go. I'll just do it. I'll chant it like maybe 3 times because it's on. Okay, so just sit up tall, everyone. And feel yourself in your body. And just imagine, as the words flow through you, just your cells becoming literally lighter and lighter and lighter as they absorb more of the ambient spiritual energy from around you. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Sat Savatur Varenyam, Vargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dio Yonaha Prachodayat. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dio Yonaha Prachodayat. Om Bhur, Om Bhuvaha, Om Swaha, Om Maha, Om Janaha, Om Tapaha, Om Satyam, Om Tat Savitur Varenyam, Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi, Dio Yonaha Prachodayat. And the final word about this, you're welcome. The final word about this mantra, which I think is very appropriate at this time, is this is a mantra to enlighten the intellect. So this is an enlightenment mantra, and it is probably one of the most beneficial things that you can chant for yourself and for the planet at this time, because the way that change and transformation is going to come around is through people becoming enlightened, because they can't change their behavior until they're open enough to see all the other possibilities. So when butting heads and fighting with things, which I know is happening a lot now, this is a way to benefit the planet, where true change will come from it.
Amen, aho, and so it is.
Yes.
My energy inside my body felt a little like this, like cylindrical when you were just doing that.
It's hard for me not to, like, when I chant, like, it's hard for me not to rock. Like, it just wants to go, like, shh. Like, I love it. Yeah. We'd love to
Thank you.
dance.
Yes, we do.
Thank
Thank you
you for
so much.
having me on
Yeah,
live.
thank you for coming on. And I'll be trying to do this with a different harmonician every day if we can, up until our experience next week. Again, I'll drop the link below, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us live.
Thank you. Have a
And
great week, everyone.
catch the next one. Bye.